Get ready for dictation at the speed of 80 to 90 words per minute. Start. India is a vibrant country that has always carried a fevered pitch and fervent excitement for sports. Yet, as of this writing, if one is to pit the Olympic medals ever earned by the great Michael Phelps against the all time total of India, the number that separates the two can be counted on one hand, with the disparity between gold medal totals even greater in Phelps' favor. Considering India has had a bit of head start with the Baltimore Bullets' first Olympic race coming in 2000. It is a sadly comical tale. Different reasons have been insinuated for the country's lack of propensity to stand atop a podium. So, let's touch many of the common explanations and then at the end try to offer at least a modicum of solutions for the future. No one in history has ever claimed any government is perfect. For the most part, the madmen ruling the roost seem to have their own agendas at hand. One need look no further than India, where government officials of the developing country quite literally turn their backs on millions of competitors without going down a list parliamentary names that none of us have ever heard of. It is safe to say their government has undoubtedly failed their athletes by the lack of subsidized training facilities and gear. The raw talent can only take these athletes so far, since support and encouragement, whether financial, emotional, or physical, are essential aspects that any athlete requires, and without them, his cause can be hopeless. PT Usha, arguably the greatest track and field star the country has produced, was reduced to tears due to governmental negligence. 2012 Olympic bronze medalist hopeful Mary Kom was also a victim as she was shocked by the substandard food during the National Boxing Championships. For a country that boasts itself as a future world superpower and carries the fourth most billionaires, these acts are inexcusable and boggle the mind. Keep in mind that although India's overall GDP may be in the bottom quartile of the world, its administration is far from destitute as many believe. The country, along with sponsors, funnels billions of dollars into cricket, while thousands of brutal testimonials on the living and training conditions that other gifted competitors are forced to endure can break one's heart. It is as if the nation has resigned itself to its fate before even lacing up sneakers. Of course, there is a twisted reason behind it all. The depressing mentality that the government has is that there is no point to encourage it. The money, which is not always spent wisely, evidenced by the upper and lower classes drifting away from one another at an alarming rate, comes from over a billion citizens that follow cricket as their second religion covers their bases. The country needs to understand that an escape through sports can be a solution for the impoverished and raise their standard of living. Imagine the hundreds of millions of talented individuals that would stop wasting their gifts if only given a ripple of hope. Thank you.